So okay, A is up to there, and then B is up to there. So I can draw a solid line there up to that point. Okay, and C. So if you check from this left view, uh, this edge A and B, they are this side of this main prism, but C is on the other side, right? So that means from here going down, I'll add a hidden detail line, not a solid line, hidden detail line like that. Okay, and then D is that side, obviously it's on the other side, so I'll just add those hidden detail lines like that, just like that. Okay, so here from A to B I can just draw a solid line, so that will be a solid line, right? Okay, and then now when it comes to point C, remember from here what I have to do, I have to take this distance from 1 to that point there, and obviously I'll have to mark that way here. So I'll just mark that here like that, and then from there I'll take my 30 by 60 and transfer that down. So okay, from here to this point I can't just connect these 2 points. Why? Because as you can see, this edge is on the other side, it's not this side. Looking from the left view, this side of the main prism, we only have this edge, which is A and B, and then this edge C is on the other side, right? As you can see, we have a point there, and then we go down to point C. So same thing will apply here. That means from B, which is this point, we'll go up to somewhere up there and then go down to this point, right? Okay, so now I'll just take this gap, this distance here. I'll take my compass. So what I have to do here, because I have this point between line B and line C, right? I have that point, so I have to take this point up, project this point up to there. So that means I have point 1 there. Then from there I can just take this point to here, because this point is between B and C, so B and C is there, so I have a point there, right there, and then from there I can just take this down to here. That means we have a point there. So that means now I can just project this up to there. I'll just take my set square, draw that line in like that, and then I'll have to draw a hidden detail line now to that point. Okay, so and then here I'll just draw a solid line like that, just like that. Then what do we have as well? Okay, so I'm done with C, right? So from C we have a line to D, right? So I can just connect C with D, straight line there. So just draw a detail line just like that. Okay, and then from D back to A. So that means from here now I'll do the same as this, right? Because A is this side and D is this side, and obviously from D to A we have a line going up to that point and then down back to A there. So I will do the same thing, project this point up to there between line AD, and then that means that point I'll just take it to our front view there. So that means I have a point there, and from there I'll take it down to here. So from D I'll just add a hidden detail line there like that, and then back to A, hidden detail line, and then we have hidden detail line there. So okay, I'm done with the front view. So this is the curve of interpenetration, right? So now I'll move to my top view. Let me just complete the top view. So from here I'll just project these points down to our top view there. So I'll start with this point there. This is line C, right? So where is C? C is there. That means I have a point there, and this point as well. This one is right there. And then B, this point is B, so that point will be there. And we have line D. D, where is D? D is there. That means we have a point there. We have that point right there, goes straight to there. And then we have this point for A, so A is right there. Okay, so okay, here we need to just add the hidden detail lines up to that point, even here all the way to that point there, and also this point here, it's just hidden detail, and also this point here, it's a hidden detail line, because this is a prism, it's not a pipe, so we can't see whatever that's inside. So we'll just add hidden detail line there all the way up to here. Okay, so these are hidden detail lines, and then from our front view we need to add that edge line 1 1, but from here it's a hidden detail line just like that. Okay, same as from the left view, from here to there it's hidden up to all the way to here to that point, right? Okay, so I'm done with the three views: the top view, front view, and the left view. So I have what? The interpenetration curve there from the top, and also from the front view there, right? So I can just mark that off. I'm done with the front view showing the curve of interpenetration. I'm done with the top view. It shows the curve of interpenetration as well there from that view. I'm done with the left view. So now I have to draw the development of the surface of the branch prism S, right? So where is that branch prism? It's right there. It's labeled S, so I have to label that S. Okay, so now obviously I have to draw the development of that surface, right? Okay, so only for this branch prism, not for the main one, right? Okay, and then from here, how many sides do we have for this prism? We have 4 sides, right? And the length of each side is given, it's 40, right? Oh, sorry about that, I didn't notice that you can't see that section up there. So I was saying this prism right here, the surface here it's flat, right? And obviously this, the shape from here, it's a square. We can see from the auxiliary view. And how many sides do we have? We have 4 sides. Why? Because this is a square. So when we develop this part, this branch, that means we must show the 4 sides, the 4 sides, right? So it's given here, it's 40, so that means all the sides are equal, it's 40. So I'll just draw the development just this side because I have spaced this side. So I'll just draw a straight line here, vertical line, light construction. So I'll start with the base of this prism, right? So because I have 4 letters, and obviously the letters from the auxiliary view are there, so I must have 4 letters on this line, right? So I'll start with A. So I can say this is A. From the instructions they said I must make edge A the seam. So edge A is there, so this will be our seam. So I have to start with that point. Okay, so I have that point. So because obviously from A to B it's 40, so I can just take my compass, take the distance there, which is 40. That means I'll mark there 40, 40, 40, 40. So I must have 4 points right on this line. So I can extend that. So this will be my B, this is C, or D. So it's A, B, C, D, back to A, like that. Okay, so now I can just draw some lines from the points, like that. I'm unfolding what, that prism. So obviously these are the edges of the prism, of the branch. Okay, let me just move that a little bit. Okay, so now from A to B, so it's from here to there, right? Okay, let me start with the measurements. So I'll just use my compass. So from A to this point of the interpenetration, I'll just take that distance. So this is edge A, and then from that point I'll mark there at A, mark there at A. Then I move to B, so I'll take this distance from point B all the way down to that point there. So at B I'll mark that there. Okay, so I have that point, and that point. And then I move to C. C is from there all the way to there, so I have to measure that distance, just like that. Then transfer that to this line C, so I have a point there. And then we have D. I'll do the same thing. This is D, and I'll mark there at D, so I have a point there, right? So now because I have this point and this point from the interpenetration curve, and these points are between AD and BC, right? So what I have to do there, I just need to project this point up to the auxiliary view, and this point as well up to the auxiliary view, right? Okay, so because this point is between AD, where is AD? AD is there, that means I have that point there. And then this point is between BC, so obviously BC is there, right there. So I'll have to take this distance from A to D, this point here, this point. So it's A to there. So obviously, where is A? A is there. No, it's AD, right? Or AD is there. So from A, I'll put my compass there and mark on this line there. So from there, I have a point, and then this point is between B, C, right? And then I'll take this distance there. Okay, from C to B. So from C to B, I have a point there, right? So from those points, I'll just draw lines like that. Okay, so now I have to take the distance from the branch prism. So I'll just start with this point here. This point obviously is between A and D. So between A and D, I'll transfer the distance on that line. It means I have that point there. Okay, then same as this point is right there, I have to take this distance. So from there to there, right? Okay, so obviously that one I'll have to mark it here. So I have to extend that line. So I have a point there. So now I can just connect the points there all the way to that point up there. So I'll just connect this point, that point, this point, to that point, that point, and then obviously here I will have like a straight line, and then this is edge A, this is the first edge, then B, this is edge B, and C, edge C, and edge D there, and then the last one is A, back to A, so we have edge A there. So this is the development of the surface of the branch prism.